Hey
Hey
guys.
guys, welcome to episode 1 of season 6.5. We are your host, Alexa Gomez.
And Natalia Velasco. We're so excited to talk to you guys again. Welcome to our summer episode, or our first summer episode.
Where are you? We can say where we currently are.
Okay, you go first, Alexa.
Okay, I am in the University of Michigan. I'm in my dorm. This is like the freshman dorm, so it's really tiny, and I have to use communal bathrooms, and I hate communal bathrooms.
Oh, that's the worst.
Like I'm very grateful, but it's like I have to take like a bunch of stuff to go shower.
That's super annoying. I do not miss that at all. I am currently in my dining room, but I'm back and forth from here and my house for school. So yeah,
Nice.
House
I'm at home right now.
House for school is such a crazy word.
I don't know how to even like my off-campus housing. I don't know.
No, but I just like house for school. Like it's like this is just a house for school.
Yeah, like this is my
Home.
like my actual house with my family, and that's my school house.
That's funny.
Okay, Angel, you go first. What have you done this week?
I wanted to know what your favorite childhood photo is back there.
Oh God,
Not like your most embarrassing, like your favorite.
I didn't think about that. Like my favorite of these right here.
Yeah. Pick up the camera or bring it to the camera if you
Okay.
can.
Oh, that's tough. I think my favorite is the one like literally hung up on the wall. The rest are like pictures from like communions and recitals and like of other people. But it's a photo shoot that we did when we were really little. Like like the like Macy's ones or whatever.
JC Penny. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're all wearing little flowers in our hair and it's really cute.
That's so
cool.
cute.
And Gabby was like probably like one, barely.
Mhm.
Yeah, we used to take a lot of pictures. There's also, oh, sorry, one more. This one's my favorite actually in this room.
Aww.
My dad.
Oh, your dad looks like a floating head.
I know he was wearing black. But yeah, that's my favorites in here. We have a lot of pictures in my house. Alexa, what's your favorite picture?
I'm trying to see if I have anything to show in my room and I don't.
Show and tell. Show and tell.
Oh, well, I guess I can show. So since I'm here at the University of Michigan, I have my like ID card. This is the picture Angel took.
That's so cool.
Is that how they all look?
Yeah.
Oh, I
It's
don't know if I like the yellow. Me being picky about this ID card.
The thing that's so weird though is like this card is to get into my room and to my bathroom. A whole different card. This is to get into the building and to use my meal plan and to get in the elevator.
Why don't they just put it on that one?
That one's just the bathroom?
Bathroom and my room.
Something.
I don't like it.
Something.
Because I have to always be constantly swiping my cards.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And it's called.
Is that how it is for everyone there though? Or like just because you guys are there for the summer or?
It's how it is for everyone.
It's kind of annoying.
Or I don't know. Because I think I've like talked to other people and I'm like, this is not how mine works. And they're like, oh, this is how we have it. And I'm like, I don't like this.
Interesting. So what did you do this week, Alexa?
I'm so drained, honestly. It's just a lot of work. Not work, just school stuff. Because we start our mornings at like 9:30 and we're done mostly at like 5. And in between we only have like an hour and a half lunch break. But it's like class and class and class and talking and talking and talking. And I'm just like, like I just want to be in my room.
Yeah, that's a lot. Wait, okay, so tell the people that are listening what you're doing right now at Michigan.
So interesting enough, when our episode, the career one, came out, I was on the wait list for this program. And I said it on there. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, blah, blah, blah. And I think the day after we filmed that, I got off the wait list, which was like, whoa. Because I remember I like texted you guys and I was like, guys, I know we just filmed this, but I got off the wait list. So I am doing PPIA, Junior Summer Institute, and it's for people who want to do public policy for grad school. They're partnered with a bunch of colleges, 6 over the summer, and so about 20 students go to each college. They take classes that are like preparing you for grad school, like public policy classes. I'm taking microeconomics, statistics, and international and domestic technology something, but it's like we talk about like tech stuff, like policy. Like we've been talking a lot about AI and the use of that. At the end of this program, the professors will write like reviews on us. Like we don't get grades, but we do have to like turn in assignments and like projects and presentations.
Yeah.
But they write us like letters or recommendation stuff that we can use when we're applying to grad school. And because of this because of this, I also get like application fee waivers when applying to grad school.
That's awesome.
What are the kind of kids that signed up for this program? Like, are they cool? Are they weird? Are they like weirdly like like are they like overly ambitious?
I don't know. Like sometimes I feel so out of place and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like I'm just a sociology major. I did not take like political science classes. I don't know what half of this stuff is.
Yeah, political science kids.
We have one right here.
Yeah, it's tough out there. I'm drowning constantly.
So now I know how you feel how you have been feeling for the past 3 years. That's how I feel.
Yeah. Like everyone knows everything about the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like, I don't, and I'm like, maybe it's just because I'm the only, like one of the only ones from California that I don't know what's going on. That's my excuse.
Okay.
I'm from here.
No, yeah, that's how I feel in all of my poli-sci classes. I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, that's so interesting. I didn't know that at all. Like before college, I was way more aware of what was going on because the news was always on at my house. I don't have a TV that has CNN on at college, So I feel like college, at least for me, became like a bubble where I didn't know what was going on. And then that was bad because I'm literally a poli-sci major.
Yeah. And so like people like know these politicians, these policies, and I'm like, huh? Like I don't know. But it's fine. It's a new learning experience. And at least I'm trying.
Yes. That's so awesome.
Yeah, being from California has been my only personality trait for the past 2 weeks. Because there's only 2 of us out of like 24. Oh, and he's from Pasadena.
Oh.
But he goes to school at UC Berkeley. Okay. So we like switched,
That's funny. How long are you there for? Like, when do you come back?
7 weeks. This is really my 2nd week. I'm so tired. I like miss home. It's nice here. It's nice and pretty. I just don't know if I would be able to go away from California for school.
Yeah.
Oh, and actually, so there's this one, sorry, I keep talking. There's this one girl or one of the like adults helping us. She did this program and then she came to the University of Michigan for grad school. And actually she's from San Jose originally. And she went to college in Whittier College.
Oh, that's crazy.
And now she's here.
That's funny.
Yeah. And I was like, whoa.
You're like, hey, I know that city.
Yeah. I'm like, my co-host is from Whittier.
How's the food in Michigan?
Oh,
Is it just American food?
No, it's Mexican food, Angel.
Do they? I mean, I know, but like California,
Mexico.
California has like all foods.
I'm just kidding.
What does Michigan have other than like burgers?
He says it all American. Well, to be fair, I have only been eating at the dining hall. Just because it's here and because sometimes it's really hot and I'm just like, I don't want to walk. Like the other day, I was like, it's so humid. And everyone was like, no, it's not. Like, this is fine. And someone goes, it's because she's from California. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice weather in California.
Not this crazy. But honestly, I might just walk to get food after this Zoom call because the dining hall closes in an hour and a half.
Take us with you.
And I don't know, dining hall, it's like not that good.
You're over it now, huh?
It's better than LMU, I will say, because it's like you can get whatever you want. And so like if I don't like something, like I can just not eat it and get something else.
Yeah.
even though that's a waste of food. Sorry. And for lunch, I've been going to Subway though, because it's closer to where we have class. And I've been trying all the sandwiches since last Friday, so I'm going backwards on the list.
What have you tried?
I don't even know.
Like a bunch.
They all like taste the same at this point. It's just like ham or turkey and some cheese.
Real.
Like I think today I got like pickleball something. It's just a name. Like it's just like ham and turkey and like bacon.
It's just called pickleball.
Yeah.
You gotta
I think I
like
played pickleball.
you gotta make a ridiculous sandwich, man. Like just dressing.
No.
Ew.
Wait,
Just
do you pay for this sandwich? Or is it like the school?
It's my meal plan money. They call it M-Bucks.
it's her M-Bucks.
What do we call ours? Fine? What do we call ours?
Flexi. No.
Well, let's see. Just dining
plan. I think we just say meal plan.
meal plan, yeah.
Like how much do you have left on your meal plan?
Dining bucks.
Yeah, I went to Kendrick Lamar. It was insane. And we low-key like, okay, I'm gonna tell you the story of how we got the tickets because he announced it, and then I think like the next day there was pre-sale for people that had Cash App credit cards, which I don't know anyone with a Cash App credit card, like so random. And Lauren and I really, really wanted to go. So after the pre-sale, like the night before general sale, I was like, we should check StubHub. Like, I feel like there's gonna be something. Sorry. And we found because we went with my childhood best friend Casey, and we found 3 tickets on the floor for $300 each. And we're like, okay, like that's kind of a lot of money, but like it's Kendrick. And those are the cheapest ones we could find. There were people reselling for like 1,000 already the night before general sale, like crazy. And so we were like, okay, like, do we get them? Like, I don't know. And I was like, honestly, get them now because if we wait, like, we're not going to be able to get them tomorrow. And so the next day, we bought them. The next day, I get on the general sale thing. There was 60,000 people ahead of me in the queue. So I was like, this is so funny. Like, I'm not going to be able to get on. By the time Lauren was also trying, by the time we got into the queue, there was no tickets left at all. There was 117,000 people that tried to get tickets.
Yeah.
In general sale. So we low-key got a steal because like the people around us were like, yeah, I paid $750. Like, yeah, we waited outside all day and we bought some for 500. Like it was like crazy. And there was so many people there. Like it was actually insane. But yeah. And then on Monday I went to work.
How's work?
It's really good actually. It's only 2 days a week. It's unpaid though, so like it makes sense. 10 to 4 Mondays and Wednesdays. And it's like 20 minutes from my house max. Like it's like pretty close. It's in Culver City. Have you guys ever seen that like super ugly building that's like a bunch of lines everywhere like that and there's like a piece sticking out like that when you drive like towards Culver? It's like right by that building. I'll find a picture of it and you can put it here. It's the worst building I've ever seen in my life. It looks like a dungeon. Like it's really strange. You guys have definitely seen it before too.
Maybe.
Like driving around somewhere. Anyways, so off topic. But it's been really good. I mostly do research like on the brands we're working with. If my boss is like getting on a call with a brand, I'll like do research for her on like what philanthropy work they do, how much money they've given to like other nonprofits in the past, like all that stuff. I also do a lot of research on like the celebrities that we work with too, just because like they need to be keeping up with stuff or like if someone has a baby or something, you know. But yeah, it's been really cool. And there's another girl from LMU in it actually, which has been nice. Yeah.
What's the like celebrity that no, how do I ask this? I mean, do you know like all the celebrities you're working with?
Yeah, I have like a list of them. I could be wrong on this. Let me check actually. I want to say if this is wrong, I'll tell you right now, but I think Jessica Alba is on like the board of directors. you know who that is?
Sounds familiar.
But like last year for their gala, Snoop Dogg performed and Salma Hayek was like their honoree. And like they've honored like Kim Kardashian in the past. There's like it's like every celebrity you could think of goes to the gala. Like it's actually pretty insane. Um, and they have like pictures. Like if you look up their Instagram, it's like crazy. So I have to like check their Instagram following and like what they're doing, what brands are collaborating with, because they're trying to just like obviously raise as much money as they can. But yeah, it's been actually insane because I'm like, oh, here's this person's contact info. Like it's crazy. But yeah, it's been good though. I've learned a lot and we do like a lunch with every like chief position. So like my first day we had a lunch with the CEOs, which was insane. And then like this past Monday we had lunch with the CMO and they like tell us like how they got there and like what they do in their position and just like advice and stuff like that. So it's been really cool. But yeah,
That sounds cool.
that's my job right now.
Do you have like your own little desk?
We have so like the way that the workspace is laid out, it's like very open and there's like a long table in the middle and that's where like all the interns sit. So it's kind of nice because like my boss for my specific job is like right behind me, so I can just like go ask her a question if I need to. But yeah, it's cool.
That is cool.
Fun time.
Angel, what have you been up to?
Nothing. Nothing. I've been reading, and I was thinking like
Ooh.
there really isn't any funny books. Like there's no like there's joke books, but there's never really like a funny. There's like comedy movies, right? There's no significant.
Like a story that's funny.
Like a funny comedy book.
Yeah, like they're always so serious and so metaphorical.
Maybe you should write one.
Are you sure?
I mean, just try to think of one. It's really like how
Maybe
much
it's
thought I
like
put into
not
that.
famous or like not popular, but there has to be like a
There
funny
has to
book.
be, right?
Let me look.
But I went to like Barnes and Nobles and I'm like, what? There's no funny book section.
There's no
How to
funny book
more
sections.
Shrek.
You know?
Funny books.
I looked up funny books and it
But
says
maybe
how
you
to
just can't make a funny book. Like just like reading is not.
The Silver Ladies of Penny Lane.
I've never heard of it, but I'm not like a
Oh, I
literary
want to
person.
punch in the throat.
Jodie Taylor's Chronicles of St. Mary's.
Did I say that out loud? These don't seem like they'd be funny.
Oh, when you said, did I say that out loud? I thought you were saying, did you say the title that I said out loud? I was like, did you?
Let me see. I'm gonna look on Reddit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm looking at. I just found this whole thread.
Like I have to find my own humor within the book to like keep myself like.
I think that something like comedy is very niche for each person. So like you're gonna have to look. Whoa.
Doing. Oh, she's being funny. She's being funny.
Wait, I think, sorry, I just like interrupted. But when Angel did something, you know how like the iPhones?
Yes.
But I don't know if on the Zoom, Angel did something earlier and something popped up, or I was imagining that. So whenever we replay,
I was
or
on a Zoom. When was it? On Tuesday. And we were like leaving, and one of the guys was like, "Peace, guys." And then a bunch of balloons, different ones than the ones that just came on your screen, came up.
Motherfuckers look crazy right now.
Oh. Like the anime hands. Can you do it? Who
Who's
can do
trying?
it?
Is it me trying?
It's you. You go first. Why are you using your whole hand?
How you do it? You don't?
It's like fingers, yeah.
I don't know.
Gabby's really good at it. It's
Feel like
kind of
trouble.
funny. Take that out because she's gonna get mad at me if I said that on the podcast.
Yeah.
Kinda cool.
Have you guys been reading? Reading any books lately?
I've been reading my homework.
Ooh.
I haven't been reading.
For your job.
Yeah, I've been like reading like that stuff, but like last summer I read 10 books,
Well,
which
A
was
lot.
like
You
kind of
okay?
No, I like to read. I
Okay.
used to be a big when I was younger.
Valid.
But I also have a terrible memory, so like I don't even really have to buy new books. I could just reread those, low key.
And it'll
I
be
might
like
do that.
experience.
Because I've been craving, like, I'm like, okay, I need to go to a Barnes and Noble or something. But then I'm like, I actually don't even remember what the books are about. I could just reread the same ones, but I don't really want to. Yeah. Do you guys like juice? So stupid.
You guys got a juicer?
We have a juicer, and my mom uses it sometimes, but my grandma uses it a lot more. And right now it's just me, my grandma, and Lauren at home
Ah,
for the past couple days.
Where are your parents?
They are in Palm Springs with Gabby at dance camp, but they're coming back like literally right now. So it's just been like 3 or 4 days. But yeah. So I get a lot of juice.
I got this lemonade when I arrived, but it's with maple syrup. It was not that good.
whoa.
Oh. They make like the detox drinks with maple syrup, and I think it's so nasty. Like,
Oh, now I know what I have to share. I feel like I've been talking a lot for this episode.
no, talk,
Oh.
Alexa. Please.
So I am moving. So like I had to pack for my house. We're moving.
You're moving your house?
I'm not moving my house. Yeah, I'm just
I
saying
can't talk today.
it was just a lot because so we have housing through my mom's job, and not to talk bad on anything. I'm grateful for the 5 years, but they told us that it was like time to go, and they were gonna move my mom into a studio. We went from like a 3 bedroom, 3 bathrooms to like a studio, and my mom's like, we're not gonna fit in this. Like, what are we gonna do? She ended up finding something else. So luckily, we're not gonna move into the studio anymore. But we're moving with this other. My mom's been helping this lady who has like chickens. Have I told you guys this?
About the chickens? No.
Yeah. Oh, I have it. Well, she was like helping them like 2 times, no, 3 times a week, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And she lets the chickens out and she brings the chickens in. And so that lady's gonna let my mom and I live there because my mom's helping with the chickens. And so before I came to Michigan, I think like a week and a half before I came, they like told my mom that we had to leave. And I was like, oh, so this means I have to pack all my stuff. So I literally had a week and a half to pack up my room, pack up the stuff that I'm going to take to Michigan. And it was just really stressful. And because at the time, my mom was in Mexico because her aunt passed away. So she like left really quickly. And like I was only home alone. And I was like, how am I going to, I can't even help pack the rest of this house because I don't know what my mom's going to keep, what she's going to get rid of. It was just very,
Oh my God,
it was
Alexa.
very stressful. And so when I get home, I probably am not going to see my house.
When you left for Michigan, did you do like a Hannah Montana exit? Or it's like you're like looking around, you're like,
I would have.
No, because the thing is, the house is like still full, like it looks the same. So it like doesn't feel like it's like no longer going to be our house, you know? Like I was like, oh, this is whatever. Like I only packed my room, and even then, like my bed was still in the place, the drawer was still in the place. I just packed up my clothes and like stuff that I had under my bed. But like it was just a weird feeling. And I like left. I think the day before I left to Michigan. So my flight for Michigan was like 5 a.m. So I woke up at like 3. But the night before I was like, oh my God, like it's like really hitting me that I have to leave. And then I missed my flight and I was like, at least I got to spend more time in this house. So I was like, it was fine, but very chaotic. My mom has to pack up all the stuff now. She has like
sure.
2 weeks,
Oh my God.
and we have a lot of stuff because ever since we moved to the house, we've just been getting so many things. Because now that we have like the space, it was just like buy this and this and this and this. But I got rid of a bunch of stuff and we donated it.
nice.
That's insane, Alexa.
I know, and I'm just like, oh.
So are you gonna like go back home before you come back to school? Or yeah.
Have you
I
seen the
think.
new house?
Well, okay. So like the beginning of the school year in August, my mom like already kind of had a thought that they were gonna make us move out of this house. And so she like was looking at places where she could move. And like this chicken lady and her family like someone told my mom about it. And so my mom started helping them out like a few days and just like kind of seeing if it was worth it. Because my mom would just basically be working with them like 6 days a week. And we just lived there for free because basically like her working was like her paying off the rent.
Got
Just
it.
have to pay. And like I went with my mom and they like showed us the house. It was just like a little, they have a big house, like they have a lot of land and they have like a little tiny house and the house has like a room, a living room and like a loft. So my area will be like the loft area and it's nice. So I have seen it, but that was in like August. Um, so yeah, I have seen that. But the studio I did not see. And it was just very chaotic because my mom was in Mexico, like dealing with her aunt who passed away in that funeral. She had to like she did sign the lease for the studio, but she pulled back because she was like, no, like it's tiny. Like, what am I gonna do? Because I still come back home pretty frequently because I have doctor's appointments. Like I have doctor's appointments, like my blood tests, ultrasound, all that stuff. And it's like there's not going to be space. And what's going to happen when I graduate? Like there's so many like unknowns. Like, am I going to go to school? Am I going to go back home?
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I'm here now.
And now you're just in Michigan. Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
And I'm just like over here, and I'm like, what's going on? Because she came back from Mexico the day before I left. So like, it's just been hectic. And I know my mom is very stressed.
That makes sense. I mean, it's a very stressful situation.
And I know, like, if we were to have moved into the studio, my sister was even telling me how my mom was like, I'm not going to have, like, space for you guys to come. Because my mom likes to be surrounded by people. And already, like, I'm in college. I'm really at home. So, like, that's sad. And so, like, now, Natalia freeze.
No. Oh, did she?
Did I?
You always got the best freeze face.
Did I? I still hear you.
I can hear you.
That's a really good freeze face.
Hold on. Can you hear
Match
me?
it, match it, match it, match it. Ah.
Am I fine now?
Yeah, that was funny.
Hi, I'm filming for the podcast. But hello. Sorry. I could fully see and hear you too. So I was like, what do you mean I'm frozen?
We can hear you too. But yeah, where everything's gonna be fine. My mom's moving stuff right now, slowly by slowly.
How many times have you moved in your
That's
life?
good.
Is this like the first one, or is it?
This is gonna be the 5th one.
Ooh, okay.
But like it's okay. I first moved out. We're living with my dad. I moved out in like 3rd grade. We left for like 6 months. Then we moved back in with my dad. So that my dad's still living in that same place. I think that's the place that I've lived in the longest. Maybe since like sophomore year of high school. How old are you then? Like 15? So maybe like 14 years I lived in that house. And then I lived in Campbell for like 6 months. And then at this house that we were in, it's a little bit over 5 years. So this is the house that I've lived at the second longest.
So when did you guys move into the house that you're moving out of? Like high school?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like 2019, April 2019.
That's the pandemic home.
That is a pandemic.
That's crazy. Well, I hope it all works out, Alexa. That's a lot. Like at one time.
Yep.
And are you going to be able to move your stuff into the house before you come back to finish school?
I think so. Well, my stuff's already packed. Like they just have to move my stuff. And that probably will happen before I even go to Michigan. I mean, come back from Michigan.
Bro, your whole summer is just unpacking and packing.
Literally.
And then you come to school?
Not it's summer though. Imagine she had to move during the school year.
That's so true.
Didn't we interview that one girl who like her parents moved from Texas to New York and didn't even like
Zoe.
Yeah.
So she had not even like seen the New York house.
Just during the semester. That's so funny.
Yeah, I know someone that like his parents decided they were going to move a month before they moved from like here to Dallas. And so like he didn't even pack up his room at home. Like they did it.
That's so
I feel so weird. Like I need to
terrible. I'd be so pissed.
That's why I was like, I'm packing my stuff at least.
Yeah.
It's just it's been hard to be away from people that I don't know. You know, like it's a different environment, and I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, I
for
have
sure.
you guys.
We're here.
Like we're forced to Zoom.
We're
You
barely
guys,
here.
We're forced to do a Zoom.
you guys can't leave.
Yeah. Should we wrap up the episode? Like, do a goodbye? Bye, guys. Thank you so
Okay.
much for listening. For listening. Bye.